On 22nd of March 2024, Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales, the wife of Prince Charles, the next in line to the throne, announced via social media that she has been diagnosed with cancer. She underwent a major abdominal surgery in January, and later on, the tests revealed that she's suffering with cancer. Earlier in February 2024, King Charles was also diagnosed with cancer. We wish them both well. But the question here for us is that when people from such higher socioeconomic strata who have got all the facilities of life, access to proper food, lifestyle, healthcare facilities, when they are falling prey to diseases like cancer, how much more are we at risk? People who belong to the lower socioeconomic strata and who do not have access to such basic health facilities, let alone the high lifestyle. I'm Dr. Maria Matik, and let us discuss today that what is cancer, what are the early signs that can help us detect it, and what are the risk factors for it, and how you can work to prevent it. The human body is made up of trillions of cells. As the cells age or they become damaged, they are broken down, they die, and new cells are replaced in their position. But in cancer, due to some genetic makeup, some genetic abnormality, these damaged cells, instead of dying, they start multiplying uncontrollably. Later, they form masses and tumors, lumps. As the disease progresses, these lumps start invading the healthy tissue around them. They set out tentacles, start invading that tissue. And even further, the pieces of these lumps break down from the original site and they travel via the bloodstream and the lymphatic channels and reach to other parts of the body, such as the lungs, the heart, the kidneys, the liver, the brain, or anywhere. So, what are the early signs that can detect such problems? Number one, chronic fatigue. You're feeling tired all the time in spite of taking all the normal rest periods. Then, unexplained weight loss, drastic and quick weight loss in the last 6 months. Fever, mainly at night with night sweats. Chronic pain in the body, either generalized due to general weakness or at a specific area where the tumor is growing. Formation of lumps, mainly in the breast or any other part of the body, which are rapidly growing. Then changes to the skin. The skin may become yellowish, it may become darker in color, it may become red, it may become hot. Unhealing sores. In spite of taking your treatment, those sores may not heal. Then sudden changes to pre-existing warts and moles. They start growing in size, their color may change, their surface skin may become rough, their edges may become jagged, and they may start becoming hot and tender. Then there can be chronic headaches. There can be persistent chronic cough. There can be difficulty in swallowing, indigestion, feeling of bloating, not feeling hungry, feeling down all the time. Then there can be changes to the bowel habit and the bladder habit. Then there can be abnormal menstrual cycles where the bleeding is going on and on. There may be abnormal discharges, or there may be unusual cramps, or there may just be excessive bruising in the body without any injury. All these are warning signs that some disease process is going on in the body, and you need to contact the doctor right away to get investigated, whether it is just some vitamin deficiency, some malnutrition, or is it some grave disease like cancer. Now, who is at risk? The very first factor is aging. And the ages starts damaged cells, and therefore they fall more prey where these cells can trick themselves and start multiplying. But for aging, we cannot do anything. There's no process that you can stop the aging. But by adopting a healthy lifestyle, you can slow the process down. Then it is familial because it is a genetic condition also. Many of the cancers are inherited because of the same gene problem that is running in the families. Again, you cannot change the family you have been born into. But if there are people in your family who are suffering with cancer, then you must get regular screening so that you know well in time if there is any cancer developing in you. Then, smoking. Quit smoking. Easy. No alcohol use because alcohol is also a risk factor to develop cancer later on in life, mainly of the liver. So stop taking alcohol. Then obesity. Obesity is a major risk factor. And all the lifestyles of today in which people are sitting on their computers all day long and they're having unhealthy diets, they are eating all the processed foods, all those junk foods, fast foods, they are making you prone to more development of cancers. So please adopt a healthy lifestyle and take healthy food. Take natural foods. Stop taking processed foods. Sedentary lifestyle. Again, we talked in the same that you're not moving around. So having physical activity is a must for you. 30 minutes of physical activity at least 5 days a week, which is equal to 150 days of physical activity in 1 week, is enough to keep you healthy. Stress, another great factor for the genes to start malfunctioning. So try to overcome your stressful situations by managing your life nicely, and then you can practice meditation, you can do yoga or whatever relaxes your mind, any activity to keep your stress at bay. Then exposure to air pollution. All these vehicles running around, all the industries running around, all these refrigerating agents in the air, and especially for people who are working in industries where they're exposed to such things, you have to try to keep your healthy lifestyle so that you can combat with these problems. Then chemical carcinogens, again in the air also, and especially for people who are working in industries like the plastic industries, the dyeing industries, the insecticide industries, they are constantly exposed to more carcinogenic chemicals than the other people. They have got more tendencies to develop cancers. So you might have to change your profession if you start showing abnormal signs. Then certain viral illnesses such as hepatitis B and C, the human papilloma virus, these can make you at a risk to get cancer. So get treated for these diseases. Adopt normal, healthy lifestyles. HPVs are transmitted sexually. So stay away from sexually transmitted diseases. These are the little points that you need to consider because cancer is growing very, very fast. In 2020, there were 18.1 million people suffering with cancer. By 2022, the number had taken up to 20 million people. For 2024, we still don't have the numbers, but at the rate that it is rising, it is being thought that by 2050, 35 million people in the world will be suffering with cancer. So please take care of yourselves, have a healthy lifestyle, find out the signs early, keep at a look for them, and stay away from such grave diseases.